At present, when assessing the international situation and interstate relations, there are terms that have been used for quite a long time, such as uncertainty, unpredictability, such complications. And I must say that the latest events, especially pandemic, add to such uncertainty. Traditionally, the intellectual elite is supposed to, if not propose some solutions, then at least find the directions for seeking those. Undoubtedly, such solutions might now be found not within one state, not within some society, but only if we are able to integrate expert knowledge of many expert groups. Consequently, the United Russia Party is currently working on an expert platform. We've held preliminary consultations with a number of people who really expressed their interest in understanding, if in not finding a common approach, then in grasping what we should do. And, by the way, what should we do? Until now, globalization processes were described as economical, political, but the current situation requires a different perspective. It makes us think in terms of health guarantees, survival of the people. That's why I think our offer on creation of an expert panel is of great importance. And after the conference is held, we'll be able to establish the panel's composition. I suppose from the Russian side, it will be from 15 to 20 experts representing various political parties. Often, especially in the political science field, speculations arise that political parties in modern conditions, as in information society, cease to play their convenient role. But let's pay attention to the fact that even in extremely dynamic party systems, as it was in European countries, when the parties were created for a specific leader, they still took an active part in the political process and represented the majority population. It is true that there are parties only participating in elections and those actively operating, but nonetheless, political parties remain the active participants of the political process. So if one wants to speak to the civil society of some country or to its governing elite, undoubtedly they have to build communication with political parties and their leaders, and only then it is possible to develop mutual understanding and trust. We have a wide experience of cooperation with many political parties and a large number, several dozen, cooperation agreements with those. And within the working sessions of the United Russia Party General Council's Presidium, such communications are perfected, they are interesting, and if our viewer paid attention, they'd noticed that our website, in pandemic conditions, at the request of various political parties, provides constant online contact, finding a way to exchange ideas on what needs to be done for the support of our state's efforts to organize cooperation, build the very communication that's extremely necessary and possible. Both organizations are widely known in the world and are paid attention to. States leaders constantly participate in meetings and BRICS and SCO in terms of representation, are speaking for several billion of people, with the leading countries participating as well, So it's only natural that ruling parties, the United Russia included, must make every effort to make their communication efficient and sensible. And what is important, especially regarding SEO, when some conflicts arise, as unfortunately happens, and our viewer knows that the tensions regrettably have been increasing, to have the possibility, and between ruling parties as well, to find common ground and solve the issues. You know well that everything can be solved through dialogue, and I suppose political parties, as in BRICS and SCO, are active and interested in cooperation.